Hi everybody, it's Kevin Kyoto coming to you from sunny South Florida. So today, unfortunately, or fortunately, was Britney Spears' conservatory hearing. Basically where she, has been underneath this, conservatorship for, the past, I don't know, while, very long time. And, basically, for those that you don't know, back in 2007 she kind of had a mental break. I mean, who didn't? But not to make light of the situation, and her father has been in control of all of her money, all of her assets, what she does personally. And basically we finally have the truth of how she actually feels, and it's a lot worse than we've all kind of speculated. I think in the past few months, past year, where we were all why are you putting out all these weird, strange videos? And I think we finally have our answer. I've listened to her whole testimony. It's about 23 minutes long, and there are some keynotes that I would like to speak on. So if you don't want to go ahead and watch that, you could just watch this. But I do suggest that you go watch it, because you really get to feel her anger, her vibe, how she's feeling, and how well she articulates things. I guess I'll start with that, is that she kind of doesn't have that kind of baby voice that she puts on in her Instagram, or she might not sound, she kind of stumbles over her words, but you can tell that she is just trying to get out as much information as she can as fast as possible. Obviously, she probably didn't word some things in the correct way, and she does make some mistakes along the way reading her stuff, but I mean, I would have done the same thing, honestly. I'm about to go do that myself. Alright, so, here's, I have, a list of stuff that I wrote down that, are just, key important notes of, how bad it actually was. And to get the full scope, you should go watch it. Alright, one of the things that happened is that she was forced to go on tour and, work her body, basically. There was a whole tour that she didn't want to go on, and they basically said that they would sue her if she didn't, her people would sue her if she didn't go ahead and do that tour. After that, she was forced to go on lithium. Pretty much she was taking medication for the past 8 years. After her not wanting to do this tour, they changed it for some reason, and she said that every time she took lithium, she felt drunk. She didn't feel like herself. She couldn't really communicate with people. In that time, they sent her to a rehab for failing mental health questionnaires. She says because she was on lithium, she couldn't pass them. This next one is kind of vague. She says that she has been lying to us this whole time. She has been trying to say that she's happy. She even says in the video, in the testimony, that she says that she had said so many times that she's happy that she just thought maybe she said it enough, she'd start to believe it and feel it. So literally every time that you've seen her go on Instagram or make a video where she says, "I'm okay, nothing's happening, I'm happy," she literally has said that was a lie. She's not happy. She says she's not happy. She's miserable. She's depressed. And she has no control over her life. So, looking back at those videos, that's kind of scary to think about. She literally says that her caretakers, including her father, should be put into jail for what they've done to her. Because they've basically, mentally broke her so many times and forced her to work. another thing that's kind of important, she didn't know that she could petition to end the conservatorship. In other words, she didn't know that she could rally friends and like, you know, people that work with her to end her conservatorship. She says that she's been like studying this, and she's been doing a lot more research on conservatorship now, and there's like stuff that she wants now, and she says it in the video that she wants the conservatorship to end pretty much, but she didn't know that she could even have the power to ask for it to end. She wants to sue her own family. She says that she wishes that she could sue her own family. That is something that like literally came out of her mouth. Now, like everything that I'm saying, like, it's not an exaggeration. She literally says these things. It's quite shocking, honestly, because she says it so blatantly, but she like she's dying to get the truth out. And this is like my next point. She says that she wrote like some pages out. She didn't think that this was gonna go that this was going to be a public hearing, and she said that she's glad it's a public hearing because she's been wanting to do an interview, some kind of show, some kind of public hearing. Like she didn't even know it was a public hearing until she got there. And so basically she is dying to tell her real truth. She wants to tell her real truth. She doesn't even want to just like, you know, I suppose let bygones be bygones, or like be free and then like not talk about it. She wants to talk about what has happened to her. And this is literally the only first, like, you know, tip of the iceberg, I suppose. This 23-minute audio is like the first time we get to really hear how Britney feels about her whole entire life. An important thing that she said that she wanted is that she wants privacy when she goes to therapy. Basically, they're making her go to therapy twice a week. She says repeatedly that she doesn't want to go ahead and see people that she doesn't want to see. She doesn't like her current therapist. She said that she would like to go to therapy once a week. Pretty much that, like, she wants to go to therapy once a week. And before, the therapist that she has now, she said that her therapist would come to her house and do their therapy there, which, I mean, kind of makes sense if you're a celebrity. But one of the issues that she's having now is that when she's going to therapy, they're sending her to a very popular therapist where they know, the paparazzi knows her schedule, and they like stalk her. She said that basically, like, last time she was in therapy, she left crying, and paparazzi got complete photos of that. And she basically said as much, that her team and her father are doing it on purpose to, like, have a hold of her emotionally. And that's a lot. She says she still wants to go to therapy once a week in the privacy of her house, which, I mean, honestly, you can't, like, you know, why send her out? One of the kind of like grand schemes about this whole conservatorship is that they work her to the bone. Like I said before about forcing her to do the tour. Like, when you're in a conservatorship, it means that you're like kind of mentally unstable to do certain things. I don't understand how, like, you could be under a conservatorship and then like have to go on tour, do choreography, be at places at certain times. And she did all that. She's been doing all that. They don't let her stop working. And she just doesn't understand how she could have a conservatorship plus work this hard. So that's kind of one of the overarching things about this whole thing. Alright, so these are like two of like the bigger ones. Is that she wants to get married to her boyfriend, and basically under the conservatorship they're not letting her. And then this next one is kind of even more devastating because it's like body rights issues. She has a medical device in her. I'm not sure what it's called, but she has a medical device in her that doesn't allow her to have children. and basically they're not allowing her to take it out. She wants to have more kids, and basically they're not allowing her to get pregnant. I mean, I suppose if you're under conservatorship mentally, like, you shouldn't be all there, but like there's all this like kind of gray space with Britney where they like let her have a boyfriend, but then they don't let her do all these things, and it's just very sad. It's super sad. She wants to get married. She wants to have kids, and they're literally not letting her. They're literally not letting her have control of her own body. And like, okay, this last one is like literally sad. She says that she's tired of being alone. She's constantly around people she doesn't want to be around. Imagine if you had to deal with somebody that you really don't want to be around, like, constantly, like literally, like as close to you as their family. And it's just like, she says obviously like there's all these people around her, but like they're not her friends. Like she said in the testimony that she has friends that she's made in AA, and that they live 8 minutes away from her, and she doesn't understand why she can't like see them. She can't see them at all, not even like supervised. So she's tired of feeling alone, and that is like devastating, along with all this other stuff that she can't be a mom to her kids right now. It's a lot. So basically, there was no conclusion at the moment about the hearing, which probably means she'll have another court day where she could speak to another judge. That's all developing right now. She has the good thing is that she does have a lot of support from not only her fans, but people like from her past life, like Justin Timberlake and other celebrities, are coming out to support her. So I think hopefully there will be a happy ending to this. It's not going to happen right now. Like, the conservatorship is not just going to like evaporate like that. Hopefully Britney will be free, and free this year. She doesn't have to like wait anymore. So that's pretty much it as of right now. Like I said, you should probably go listen to it. It's pretty intense. It's pretty crazy. And you could really like hear how serious like she's trying to be. So go ahead and give that a listen if you could find it, because it was actually kind of hard to find. But yeah, that's basically like what she said happened, and it's all shocking. All right, well, free Britney, guys. Bye.